welcome to the Season 15 NARL race at Texas. Race 3 of the season, or actually no, I'm tweaking, it's race 5 in that. I think this is the third one I broadcasted, so maybe that's why I'm thinking that. Regardless, tonight we got Robbie Gilvin and Riley Truick tonight.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I thought somebody was going flying. We're good.
It is 9:48 p.m. here.
Do you know where your children are?
No. I think I should.
Fuck them, they're fine.
Don't. You're not helping the NR stereotype, man.
Not that kind. Let me rephrase that. To hell with them. They'll be fine.
There you go. Yeah. Be careful. You got to know where your children are. They might be racing in the NARL series. As many people are tonight.
Might end up on I-4's most
That's
likely
a
to get
segue
banned
and a half. But no, we've got at least 20 cars that have 19, 20 cars that have taken time. Looks like top of the board naturally is Cole Rodriguez, of all people.
Yeah, I mean, Colton had...
Second, yeah.
Yeah, he had the lead for a while, Colton did, with the 705, but Cole's got a 6.58 right now.
I was to say, it's pretty drafted. A lot of the times are right close together, too.
Times seem to be pretty even down the field. You got the top 12 cars in the same second bracket, and dropping down to the 29s. 2 cars outside the 29s, 81 and the 17. 17 with a 56.956. I don't know how he managed to do that, but hopefully he can pick that speed up
Life
later
finds
on.
A way.
That it does.
But I pretty well anticipate probably about an average NARL race for a mile and a half. Maybe get a couple good green runs, maybe peppered with some yellows. I don't think it'll be too crazy though.
Yeah, I've seen some cars here and there go and spinning in practice, so maybe that'll set the tone. It is interesting though, because Cameron said last week that this is going to be a tight setup, so you wouldn't think to see that kind of lack of car control on a tighter setup. So maybe the setup was changed. I'm not sure. I haven't even practiced on this setup, so I don't know how it drives. But regardless,
Right.
It does seem like you can go pretty fast on it.
Yeah, I would say so. And probably a lot of the looseness is built in to help counteract the tightness that'll probably come later in the run on the worn tires, as it tends to do here.
And Landon Lyle has taken the top spot over in practice with a 28.5. He's the first driver to break into that bracket, and he's almost bordering on a 28.4.
Big boy strikes again.
That is his thing.
The draft helps. He's right up on the back of Josh Clemens.
It'll be interesting to see how these guys can replicate these times in qualifying. Usually you can expect maybe about a 10th or 2 of fall off without draft, but sometimes these guys who've been doing this for a while, they can really just put that power down and really make something happen.
Let it all hang out, yeah.
Yeah, pull out a lap that just makes you wonder what exactly you're doing wrong.
What EXE do they have, exactly. But in any case, top 10, of course, Lyle. Joshua Clements has hopped up there. Cole Rodriguez, Colt Kalovich, TalhaDevYT, Harry Crawford with a good time. John Felber. Stephen
really
Gibson,
season.
Said Stephen Gibson in the 86. Zachary Hall in the 30 making a return. As soon as I say that, Bryson Miller in the 07 hop on the board to 8th.
Good for him.
And immediately cuts off the 99 on the backstretch and spins. And big crash! Holy shit.
Dear, they are flipped.
Yeah, we
got Landon Lyle upside down in turn 3.
There's bacon grease leaking out of his car as he gets onto his wheels. The shy guy is now the die guy.
They've got bacon grease coming off his wheels. That's going to be very bad for the track. It's probably covered in it now.
Yeah, we need to put some of the, we need flour down or something. I don't think that's
We need to get the speedy dry out.
I don't think Speedy Dry can handle bacon grease. You have to get that old Martha White flour out.
Anyway,
Gotta get
it's
that
worth
hot
a shot.
rise on it. And Landon Lyle has failed in an attempted coup of some sort on pit road.
Yeah, he caused a bit of a roadblock there. It'll be interesting on the start of the race if that wheel spin kind of happens on the start. I believe we get.
Depends on how short of a gear that first is.
Yeah, we get 2 resets in this league. I want to say. Is
I
that
think
correct?
1. Normally 1, but if there's a wreck big enough, we get 2. But it's pretty rare.
Right, yeah.
Normally
But,
1. Sometimes if cheese refine's necessary, we go beyond that. But we'll see.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting. I definitely think that with the tight shape of this track, especially in the tri-oval and the tightness of the setup, at least how he described it, I definitely think we're going to use at least one of those resets tonight. But,
I would say
time will
so.
tell.
Harry Crawford up against the wall in 2. Not anymore.
The 30 is facing the wrong direction on the backstretch.
I'm not shocked. Oh, he's on pit road now.
Yeah, he was in the top 10 on time and for a second there, but
Yeah, he got booted out of the top 10, I think, when Jamison took
he's dropped
fast
to
time.
11th. Yeah, still a 28.8 though, which is pretty good.
I would say,
Yeah, if he can replicate that in qualifying, I think he'll be a lot better off.
I'd say he'd still have a top 5 to top spot.
Yeah. Car is very orange, I'll give it that.
As it should be.
Yeah, back half of this top 10 from Talha down to the 07 of Bryson Miller is very close. I mean, Talha and Troxel, they are literally just a couple of thousandths off each other. It's
on a whole, like we said before, the whole pack is really just a stone's throw from each other. Throw everybody under a blanket, really.
Yeah, they're very, very competitive. Like I said, it'll be very interesting to see how this shakes out in qualifying. Got Adam Picard. I don't know how to say that name, but I apologize if that's not how you say it. But I believe this is his debut. The guy in the 324. Picard. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Adam Picard.
Yeah. Well, I believe he's in his debut race today. He's unfortunately pretty far off the leader, but he did say I did see him say that he's transitioning from GT3 racing on Assetto Corsa. So a bit of a different skill set.
That's to say, bit of a learning curve, yeah.
Yeah, I've never done online Assetto racing, but I've definitely done like hot lapping on it, and it's very different from NR, especially with road courses and stuff like that. These cars are a lot heavier, you got to lumber them around a bit more than you would in a GT3 car.
A little more feel to them throwing the weight around than with the ass-toed course cars.
Those things are very built to maneuver around corners, and unfortunately,
we got one maneuvering on the front stretch here. Big crash.
The 42 is dead yet again. They brought him back to life just for him to die a second time. There's more bacon grease on the track.
The do not resuscitate order was not.
It was not followed. They did not listen, and unfortunately, he made them listen.
He choked on bacon grease.
It's amazing he managed to choke on a liquid.
Yeah. Well, it solidifies very quickly. It congeals.
Yeah, I think you know a lot about bacon grease, don't you?
Yeah. If you pay attention to your oils and fats, they have a good way of congealing, kind of like Jell-O.
That's a great mental image for our viewers to have.
Yes.
Here at NARL, we want you to think about fat Jell-O.
Let me tell you about this celery flavored Jell-O.
That's not real, is it?
Oh no, they used to have savory flavors of Jell-O back in like the 50s and 60s and stuff. It was ridiculous.
That's great. It's better than
tomato
Oreo
flavored
flavors they make. Oh, no, you're joking. Tomato
No,
flavored
man,
yellow.
look it up. Look it up. It's
I'm
insane.
believing you on this. I don't want to look it up.
Yeah.
I'll believe you.
They're
trust your word
not
on
as
it.
far out as they may seem. It was mainly for like congealed salads, like savory and sweet congealed salads and whatnot.
That makes sense, yeah. Well, we got about 2 minutes before this practice session runs out. I don't know when Cameron plans to move the server forward, but should be going to qualifying soon enough here. Landon Lyle still leading practice with that lap of a 28.5. Only driver so far to get into that bracket.
I'm sure there'll be more at least during the race.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely,
if they
with the
push
draft
real
and all.
hard. But on the whole, I think he could probably have a chance at the pole. I mean, as he normally does. But
Absolutely. I mean, he's definitely good at qualifying, but there are definitely some other cars here in this field who are also very good at qualifying. I think it could really come down to Landon or Joshua Clements. TalhaDevYT maybe could make a good move at it. Stephen Gibson as well. Could be pretty open to see.
I'd say really anybody in the top 10 or 12 probably get the win or have a shot at it.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh dear.
Here's my rebuttal.
Rebuttal to yourself.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Zachary Hall and Harry Crawford are very close on lap times as well. Same with Cole Rodriguez,
almost.
Colton Kalovich. Just very, like you said before, just really wrap a blanket over this field. I mean, I was just looking down. We got for 18th,
See,
19th,
Zachary
19th and
Hall has
20th.
worked his way back into the top 10 on
Yeah, he has.
the timesheet.
Yeah, but Steph Thomas and the 77 of Lorenzo Edorovic Funcic both set 29.093, exact same lap. And Cameron McElrath in the 25 car in the 18th position set a 100th faster, exactly 100th faster lap, 28.083. So very, very close
I don't think
field
there's
tonight.
any dangers of DNQ tonight, so it'll be a very close field.
No. I
nonetheless.
think the field cap is 32, if I remember correctly. So we only have 25 cars at a set a lap.
I'd see it with no danger, I don't think. And it's qualifying time now, so expect any time here.
Yeah. If we're gonna have a full field, they're gonna have to start filing in pretty quickly.
Exactly. Meanwhile, I'm just waiting for these to, end up killing each other in the Xfinity race, but it can't tell if it's calming down or ramping up half the time. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
They're racing
plate
the
racing
rain, I think,
experience.
more than anything.
Yeah, it's a shame. I can't watch it at the moment because I'm watching this, but yeah, go Harrison Burton. I think that ship has sailed, but I still hope he can win.
Yeah. You're gonna hate the news. Austin Hill's got a run on Jesse Love, and he's gonna pass.
Yeah, I don't know what I expected. It's a plate race in 2025.
Well, he doesn't have any. Well, Hill doesn't have any help behind him either. So
That's great. Yeah, I'm tired of the Hill dominance. Tired of Hill in general, actually.
dang it,
Just
Bobby.
tired of him. I like Jesse Love though. Hopefully, he can get out of RCR.
Yeah.
It is just about qualifying time. Before we do that, though, I'm going to roll this back so that Adam can get his normal 32 car.
Quick roll
So,
back, and then
Adam,
we're
go
going to
ahead
queue.
and rejoin the server.
Like Cameron said there, just about to go to qualifying.
Adam.
Waiting for the 32 Adam P car to get in the right car.
Actually, that's a good point. I should see if he's in the TeamSpeak.
Unclear whether he's in the TeamSpeak or not.
Has the old requisite to race.
Yeah, he is probably figuring this out. Like I said, he's new to this, and I don't know if they do TeamSpeak on a set of leagues. I've unfortunately never raced in one. Thought about it, but I'm not a very good road course racer, so I've never subjected any league to that.
It's interesting to see him make his debut on an oval as opposed to road course.
Yeah, you would think he would have done Queensland last week because that was a lot more suited to his
But
skill
no.
set. Well, I will say Texas is a pretty neutral oval. If you want to get a good
It's
idea,
real simple.
yeah. Once you figure it out, you really just can ride around and let the laps wind down. There's not a whole lot of technical ability needed for it, and it's a good racetrack to learn the fundamentals.
While we wait for Adam to acquire a way to hear me, we are going to go to race time, and we're just going to have a triple-digit number unless he isn't able to drive. But not going to delay this any longer.
I hope he make queue time.
That would be pretty interesting if they just randomized the qualifying
And
order.
see us lotto queue for the win.
Yeah, I mean it'd be pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah. Austin Hill almost killed the field. Oh, there goes Smith. Here we go.
We're just
Oh,
playing
boy.
playing
If
the
you
Xfinity
change your
race.
steering ratios,
Alvarez in it,
remember to
yeah.
change them back. Good
It
luck.
wasn't even the big one. There's like 4 cars involved.
Yeah, it's one of those races. You know, there's rain in the area. They always start driving like headless
Super
chickens.
aggression, yeah.
Because the race could just end at any moment. Anyway, we're going to qualifying now.
Now the
should be about-
the vortex theory and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta race as hard as possible. If you know, and if it could end at any moment, you treat every lap like the final lap, and it makes for very exciting racing. But sometimes you get races like Talladega a few years ago in the Xfinity Series where you have like multiple cars going in the fence and flying in the air, and it just ends with some random guy winning.
And Brandon Brown moment.
You know, his chassis, the chassis that he won in, is actually racing in this race right now. It's the chassis on the 70 car, a Leland Honeyman. And I'm not making that up. It's that
I'm not
exact
surprised.
chassis. Yeah. It was
Kind of reminds
originally...
me of the story with Frankie Muniz's ARCA car. That was Sterling Marlin's 2001 Daytona 500 car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they repurposed. Those
Yeah.
ARCA chassis are old as hell. I mean, there's stuff in that series that's like 30, 25 years old.
I'm
and
sure
that's
I
like-
can imagine the flex of silly putty in those chassis.
Oh, yeah. And then, you know, they're racing against the guys like in JGR cars who are running just straight Gen 6 2021 Cup chassis, just straight out the car, you know. It's a fun series. But anyway, the Honeyman chassis, or the Brandon Brown chassis, it started off as a Austin Dillon Xfinity car a couple of years ago in a plate race at Daytona. I believe he finished 9th. I don't remember what race exactly, but I know he finished 9th in it. So it's a very competitive chassis.
Yeah.
As looking over on the qualifying board, Landon Lyle has set yet another 28.5, a little bit off his practice time.
Are you not shocked?
I am not shocked at all. Stephen Gibson's second currently with a 28.6. Lyle, yet again, the only driver to set a 28.5 so far, with about just under a minute left in quali. 23 cars have set a lap, so that should leave about 2 cars who have yet to finish their laps. And I don't anticipate those guys unseating Landon Lyle out on the pole, so I think you could hand it to him for now. Harry Crawford with a great run up in 3rd. Great run for him. Zachary Hall in 6th as well. He picked up a bit.
Hayden Dierker in 10th. Good run.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. He was like last on the timesheet for quite a while in practice. He was in the 30s, and he picked all the way up to a 28.7.
He's getting the groove now.
Yeah, he's one of the only guys I think that's been able to go faster without draft than with it. I don't know if he had draft in practice, but I assume that was what the case was. I believe everybody's done with their quali laps now. I believe that is 24 cars starting this race. Steph Thomas, Tate Dorsey, those guys didn't set a lap, and
So that gives us 25.
Yeah.
26.
And I'm not sure where
If you count
Adam
Pete
Picard
Carr
went.
6.
Yeah, I don't know where he went. He seems to have gone AWOL on us.
Not Adam Pecan.
That is very unfortunate. You just hate to see that. I was really looking forward to seeing how he would do in this race, but we moved to happy hour.
Unrelated, Allgaier ended up winning the stage by technicality. He was ahead of
I'm not even
Moliello.
shocked. It's Allgaier in 2025. He wins every stage they run. He's just a magnet.
He was like half a car length ahead of Jesse. Bryson Miller was chilling on the inside of the backstretch wall, playing voyeur, I guess.
Oh my! Somebody sent a car file that was like enormous because I'm lagging, and I don't usually lag.
I wouldn't be shocked if there's one around.
Yeah, check.
Yeah.
Check. I'm gonna check the chat real quick. Since
You see, you're gonna have to check the chat for me because I can't with my push to talk because I got it on the period on the keyboard, and every time I open chat, it just starts typing periods.
All the
yeah.
recent ones are not even over 2 megs.
Interesting.
Else.
Yeah. It could just be that I have like TeamSpeak open and my mic plugged in. I don't know. Sometimes when I plug stuff in or unplug stuff mid-race, it kind of messes with the game.
Could be a range of things.
Yeah.
Trouble on the front straightaway.
Right.
More trouble on the front straightaway.
Welcome to happy hour.
Yeah.
Lyle has set a 28.5 in every single session so far. But Steven Gibson with another 28.5. He's the first guy to match
Is he mortal after all?
Yeah, he's surpassed Landon's time. He set a 28.544. It is only happy hour, so you're not pushing as hard. You've probably figured the track out at this point. A lot of these guys use it to just test pit road entry, but I mean, the fact that he's able to match his time, maybe Steven Gibson can have something. I mean, you saw him last week at Queensland. He was just controlling the field, and unfortunately just broke that gear and couldn't hold off AGG. And though he tried, but just couldn't hold him off with that broken gear. So maybe this is the week that he can get that redemption.
As Zach was his impression of a frog off of turn 4, Lyle, among others, practicing pit stops.
And the 76 is reversing on the apron. I don't know what technique that practices, but whatever
psychological
it is,
warfare.
That is true. He's got the O2. Well, I guess he's behind him, but since the 76 is facing him, I guess he's in front.
I think the O2's in on it.
Yeah, they're
look at this!
They're in a staring contest. And
Landon Lyle has a lot of hard legs.
He's hit the wall. Alex Mullins in it. It is just
they're spins back up the track almost into the path of the 43. Whoa!
They're all dying. Like I said, welcome to happy hour. It's truly the happiest hour of the day.
The body bag emporium.
Absolutely. Steven Gibson, he's definitely got draft. He's right with the 5 and Nicholas Justice there. Just running laps. You know, I think he's really going to be a force in this race. He's really got this track figured out. I think Lyle is definitely going to be controlling it, but if there's anybody who can match Landon's speed,
it's Steven,
yeah. And I think it really will come down to that. There definitely will be some cautions, but I do think that we might get some green runs, at least with caution cooldowns, because I know that this league does that, if nothing else. 86, though, he does seem to be fighting the handling of that car, though, watching him go around, especially on exit. It seems like he's getting a bit free.
I think his eggs might have gotten a little scrambled with that impact in the concrete.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. He might have to sit this race out with the medical professional's advice. I hear
AGG's on standby.
Yeah, that is a shocking development. Yeah, he's definitely not going to want to race in that condition after that hit.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, we got side by side here, Bryson Miller and Landon Lyle, and Bryson's
and touch.
Yeah, and well, imagine that wrecking next to him.
And only one of them made it out of the corner alive.
Yeah, Landon Lyle's car. Oh dear.
Oh, Bryson. Here we go. Bryson got his.
Yeah, and Harry went straight into
Harry's over the inside wall.
He's over the wall. He's balancing on it, I guess. He's just gonna sit there.
No, he's bouncing on it like it owes him money. More trouble.
Oh my goodness. Okay. 25 has managed to set a minute 16.691. I can't even imagine how that was.
I don't think that would have qualified for the first ever Southern 500. Shit.
I don't think that would have qualified for a race at Watkins Glen, let alone Texas.
Yes.
About to
Scub's
wrap up
hard as
happy
all.
hour here. Yeah. I think if we're gonna do our picks here, I think I'm gonna go with Steven
Okay,
Gibson.
it is race time. So rules
I
of the race are that
I
if there
think
is a
I
wreck
think
in
if
the
I'd
first
say
lap, we'll do
probably
a restart, which I
I
will
would
announce.
give it to Lyle.
Otherwise,
But
to
if
bring out
the
a
two
caution, it
leaders
has to
get
be
into it,
a
I'd say Clemens
multi-car
could probably be a
wreck
good dark horse.
or 5 cars on
Absolutely,
the spin
yeah.
counter, though I may remove the spin counter if the wrecks pile up too much. So, for when the cautions come out, the field is frozen. There is no racing back to the line. When we are about to go green, I'll call quiet zone where nobody can type in chat. Then control, where it's up to the leader to type green into chat before he crosses the start-finish line. It is going to be 67 laps. You're going to have to pit probably twice. But I'm sure we'll have plenty of cautions in the meantime. Yes, there are indeed 67. If you hit F1, it will show you the number of laps to go. And if you hit F3, it will also show you the number of laps to go. So, 67. Good luck.
And there's the command on your front row for this evening's festivities. Landon Lyle, as we've discussed, and Stephen Gibson. Row 2, Harry. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we'll alternate them. We got we got Harry Crawford and TalhaDevYT in row 2.
Row 3 belongs to Joshua Clemens and Zachary Howell.
And behind them, we got Bryson Miller on the outside and Roman Gonzalez on the inside in the O2 car.
Hayden Dierker and Thomas Troxel take up row 5. Pace car is fixing to come in. So,
Alrighty. If you're in the back half of the field, too bad.
your name, you have not earned the right to have your name called out. Pace car is
Yeah.
in, bringing them down at 50 mile an hour. We got the boogities. We got wheel spin.
Yeah, whoever is in last jumped that start pretty decisively there. I don't know about that, but
Well, they'll
they were
probably
lagging
lose their
back.
track time anyway. Hold it.
Oh,
Into
yeah,
turn
I'm
number
sure.
1, Gibson has got the edge over Lyle for the time being. And it's side
They
by
are-
side for third with Crawford and Aziz.
Yeah,
And we're getting
30's
loose
in the
off
wall.
it, too.
Yeah. I think this setup's definitely pretty free on exit, despite what was mentioned last week with it being tight. But these guys are still pretty side by side through the field here. But we are going to make this lap. So what I said about resets, it's not coming true.
Race is official into turn 1 once again.
Got a great-
Lyle's got a run on the outside of Gibson.
That he does, but Gibson kind of chases it up there on the exit. I think,
Trouble at the back.
Oh,
Trouble at the
dear.
back.
Gibson is sliding. Is he going to save it? He will. He's going to save it.
More trouble
he
in the back.
he maintains the
I'm
lead.
sorry about that. I don't know what that was.
All right, cautions out. Cautions out. Field is frozen. Pace speed.
It's gonna be the yellow.
55.
I'm not sure if there. I think there was a wreck in the back, but Steven
Yeah, the
Gibson, with
seven-
an incredible save.
Yeah, the 77 of Etarovic got loose.
Okay, I saw a bunch
L2
of cars
is a
dropping
single-
at the same rate as you
It
were,
was
so
a
I just
single
took that
car
to mean that it was a
incident.
wreck that involved
Yeah.
everyone.
So, in any case, we got our first yellow of the day out of an abundance of
Yeah.
caution. No pun intended.
Pits
I'm
open this
amazed
time.
that 86 was able to maintain the lead through that, but I will go back
I
and
will
see.
go ahead and take this chance to remind everyone that this setup is better on warm tires. So please, please, please be careful and just be patient until your tires warm up. So go a good 3 laps before you do something to spin yourself out. For the sake of everyone.
Well, you heard the man. It's better on warm tires. So this is definitely going to make restarts pretty interesting on this setup. And the 77, yeah, he just lost it coming out of the corner. I think we're going to see a lot of that tonight. He was coming down trying to block the 96 of Tate Dorsey, and yeah, I think that just checked.
Well, I say it looks like he just got loose.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
got into the nose of the 96.
Yeah, he might have been trying. What I was thinking there is that maybe he was trying to go down and block
Pace
the
speed is
line,
55.
and he just kind of overdid it and got loose. Or maybe he just got loose and was
I'd say he got
crossing
loose and
paths.
just chased it down the track.
Yeah, it could be either way. Regardless, he was able to keep it off the 96. Good job by the 96 to avoid that as well. He could have easily piled into that. But regardless, we move as they are
Pit
making their
stops
pit
taking
stops.
place. We've got cars that stayed out. Kalovich and Mullen stayed out for the time being. Bryson Miller leads them
Yeah,
off
he-
pit road.
He's going to take him off pit road. That is an interesting call to stay out here. Depending on how tire wear can shape up, I think that might put them in a bit of a vulnerable position if we get a longer run, because they've already done a few laps on their tires, and well,
He just
I think
sticks
they've
to
been
It's
pushing.
really only been 2 green flag laps if you think about it, but even still.
I mean, yeah, but depending on how much tire wear you get, it can definitely add up, especially with how much they could have been pushing. Because I saw like the '08 was side by side with some people like for those
Just
entirety
really
of those
digging.
laps. Yeah, and when you're around other cars, you got to match their pace, or at least you feel like you've got to match their pace, and so you start burning your tires if they start burning theirs. It just a lot of factors.
Race leader Steven Gibson, who came in with the lead.
All right,
Flag
Picard,
to the
welcome
back.
to TeamSpeak. You can now hear me, which is the most important part of being in TeamSpeak, that I'm going to be doing my admin calls in TeamSpeak.
And the
to
new
brush
guys
you
figured
up on
out
the rules that you
TeamSpeak.
missed at the start of the race is that when the caution is called, the field is frozen. There is no racing back to the line. When I call quiet zone, nobody types in chat, and then I will call control, where it's up to the leader to type green into chat before we cross the start-finish line. We should be able to go green this time, so I want to remind everyone to also take roughly 1 car length gaps between each other. As you have seen, some people are better at managing their cold tires than others.
It will definitely be very interesting to see how
I am
cold
at the
tires
back
affect
because I
people
want
on.
to check and see whether someone was in TeamSpeak or not. I'll
I
just
should
stay
wonder
here.
if they'll get any more or any less grip on the worn tires with the leaders, or the 2
Yeah.
leaders.
I think that, well, with the way that this game has temperature, on these longer caution laps, you lose tire temperature, and that can really screw up your restarts, especially with a setup that has colder tires and tires that take longer to heat up. You end up dropping maybe even down to like the 80, 90 degree range, and that can really, really cause you to be free and loose on the initial few laps. So, especially with the way the setup seems to be driving already, it'll be interesting to see how that shakes out.
Here they come out of
yeah.
turn 4. Out of turn 4, getting ready for
Quiet
this
zone.
restart. Cruising,
Yeah,
55.
quiet zone.
Yeah, I trust the
Right.
22 to lead him down though. He's an
As I say,
experienced guy.
yeah, he's the controller, so we'll see.
Control.
And it is gone. Here they go.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. They're single file for the most part.
A couple people got good jumps. Some
Yeah,
better
the
than
30,
others.
30 car Zachary Hall, he's diving down on the 91 there. He's gonna.
Yeah,
oh
he's-
dear, he puts.
Oh, hard into the wall goes the 91.
That is
Terrible
a
crash.
hard.
That
He's
is a
coming down the
single
track.
car.
Oh dear, and they're wrecking
Hang on to
behind.
it. Look at
Caution's
Caution's
up.
out. Multiple
That is
cars.
Steve
Gibson's
Gibson.
in it again.
55.
That is unlucky for him. He got that black flag
Gibson's
on
in
that
it.
caution.
Cam Jam's in it.
Oh
Tate
man.
Dorsey.
And Stephen Gibson's
Pizza
luck
closed.
continues. That is, man, that sucks for him. He was doing so well at the start of this race. Got that black flag there on the exit of pit road, and just that was not his fault. There, getting caught in that mess. Yeah, that is a terrible situation for him.
So of course the only the first incident of the 91, it looks like, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 91
Yeah,
just
yeah, Zachary
lost-
Hall got loose
Yeah,
and bobbled
yeah.
up into him. Yeah.
yeah, just trying to make that move. He almost had it completed, and he just bobbles up, puts the 91 just hard in the wall, and they.
Oh, and yeah, with the check well, in the
yeah.
back. Looks like Carl Childress got in the back of Gibson there, or on the side of
Yeah,
Gibson.
they just kind of, I don't know if the brakes aren't very good on this setup or what, but these guys just seem to be doing a lot of rolling down the track after these wrecks, and
And so
That'll
I don't
happen.
I don't guess they grab like they should.
yeah, because I mean these are
Pits
guys
are
that definitely
open
know how to
this
hold their
time.
brakes, and I don't think that Stephen Gibson would just roll down the track like that, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I wouldn't really blame him after the stuff that life has been throwing him in the NR world the last couple weeks. I mean, you saw
Also,
it at
I'm going to
Queensland as well.
say no spin counter for this race. Spin counter's off. It just has to be a multi-car wreck. That's it.
All right, well,
I've
got a
had 2
rule update.
cautions. This is 2 cautions too many.
No spin counter.
Nobody, I don't think anybody else is coming in besides cars involved in the crash.
Yeah, so this will probably be a quickie yellow. Kalovich and Mullen maintain first and second. I think that those worn tires, or I guess those heated up tires, they
a little
provided
bit
a
of a
pretty good
benefit,
jump.
yeah.
Yeah,
Gave them enough of a cushion to get away a little bit.
yeah, they were I don't know if they were really flying away, but they were at least able to be competitive and maintain their spots for the lap or so that we got in there. So I think that having warmed up tires is definitely going to be an advantage if we keep getting restarts like this, because the more laps we run under yellow, the more they're going to drop temperature-wise.
Ooh, contact on pit road. Was Lado Garces and
Oh,
McElreath made a little bump there trying to get around Carl's. He was pulling out of his stall.
yeah. Steven Gibson with a bit of a lengthy pit stop there. Probably going to have damage. I think that might be his race, unless he can make something happen here. I don't know. I think that.
I don't
43
think
to
he
the
took
back
a hard
field.
enough leg for it to kill his race entirely, but
Yeah, I
definitely
mean,
at a deficit.
it depends, because the way NR is, it can really affect your arrow.
We will
And
not be going
Texas is
green
a
this
fast
time
track.
by. It'll
or
be
fast
next
track,
time
sorry.
by.
It's a fast track. You need good arrow. You need the draft, and if you lose either of those, it can really damage you speed wise. But I guess only time will tell.
All right, coming back into the restart area here, waiting for the control car of the 22 Colton Kalovich.
Yeah, we're going green next time, he said.
Next time by, I thought we were going this time.
Yeah, we were, and then I guess the
Damn
took
you,
'em
damn
longer
you,
to-
party liquor.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
The Adam P. Car is trying to join the
Okay.
race. He's
Also for
learning.
this start,
Yeah.
go ahead and drive around and catch up to the field, Adam. But also for this start, we're going to use a caution cooldown because I
Oh,
like to
yay!
just go green. So for the next 4 laps, that means when we take the green on lap 10, it'll end on lap 14. We will have no cautions unless there is a wreck that completely covers the track and nobody can drive safely through it. So that does not give you a license to just plow through it and hope that whoever's in front of you dies harder than you die. It just means that you're going to have to drive extra carefully, and we will stay green and hopefully be able to finish this race before the next series requires this track in about an hour. So please be careful.
Well, you heard the man. Zach, I think this is a good time to put that caution cooldown graphic up on the screen for those at home.
I just realized I forgot to add it to the current thing I updated. I only had one for the point.
Get your shit together, Zach. Here they come to the restart.
Yeah,
Quiet zone.
no, I mean, you just got to imagine it now. It's a bit of homework for the people at home. Kalovich control car yet again coming into the restart zone.
Control.
And we are green once more.
There they go.
And oh wait, did not get a good
Mullen
jump. He
throwing.
blocks
He
the.
went
yeah.
to throw the block.
He was ready to throw that block, and I don't think Truxell's gonna like that very much, knowing him. But it's
Nah,
gonna have to be.
that's
It might be
grounds
3
for-
wide here for fourth
that's
position.
grounds
Oh,
for getting
Bryson
dumped.
Miller's gonna spin.
Yeah, we got
exit,
more bobbles
and
at the back of
Zachary
the pack.
Hall, Lane Johnson, they're all wrecking.
Oh yeah, we got. Oh, we got a
he's
car
got
upside down.
guys
That's all.
upside down. That is I
I
guess you could call that the track
Well, we had
Oh.
our field clearing back cautions out.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the yellow. The big one.
Pace speed 55.
And we got more spinning over here behind the P car, I think. Or no, it's Tate Dorsey looping it. We got a lot of people going all over the track.
We've got the
P car is
81
struggling.
in the grass. He's pitting. Interesting pit road line on him. I believe this will put the 324 of Adam Picar on the lead lap, as he was the only car a lap down, as he has just joined the race. Yeah, that was certainly an interesting one. I think
So,
the
pits
07
will be
just
open
lost
this
it.
time by, and we're going to do another attempt at a caution cooldown. And if we still can't manage that, then I'm just not going to bother calling caution for the field clearing wreck, because I really just want to have more than 2 laps of green for a little bit. Again, pits open.
Well,
And here comes
yeah.
everybody, but well, it's about a mixed bag there. So Lyle stayed out like a bitch.
Gonna be most of the field coming in here. Still got some cars staying out. I think the tire wear or something caught up to the 08 on that restart. It didn't affect Kalovich very much, which is why I hesitate to say it was tire wear, but something messed up his restart. I don't know if he just got a bad launch, restarted
Oh,
in a lower
contact on
gear.
pit road.
Oh,
Crawford and Edorovic.
81 to the back of the field.
That
That
is
aerobic man missed his box. Mullen comes out first.
Anthony, you are not to pass the rest of the field. You're supposed to be behind the field.
I don't know what happened there. The 77 just came out, pushed the 76 in the grass. The 76 was trying to pit, and the 77 was just hogging the lane, and that really messed up Harry Crawford's entry there. And he just kind of had to push the 77 out
Lost
of the way.
a lot of time.
Keep
on
it
that,
on
yeah.
the apron,
Yeah.
please.
77 just kind of hogging up that fast lane. We've seen that across different leagues. Had that happen in BP&R at Monza, where people were trying to pit and had a car that was just sitting in the fast lane and blocking people from entering their boxes. And that'll happen. You know, you just gotta stay on that outside line and close to the grass here and kind of file in. You can't just merge whenever you feel like it.
Right. Yeah, I think Mullen only lost. I think he only lost about 6 spots.
Yeah, he's
5
staying
spots,
in the
yeah.
he's
No,
staying
6
up at the
spots.
front there. How about the 95 of Schultz there?
Schultz-Graving, yeah.
Yeah, Schultz Gravings. Thank you. Yeah, he's up in the top 5. I don't think I've ever seen him up at the front like this, so it's very interesting to see that.
I look like he's biding his time just as well.
Yeah. He's warming those tires up there. I think that'll really help him out if that does anything for him, just having those extra few degrees of temperature. 48 I've noticed on these cautions. He's been running up higher. I don't know if there's more heat on the top, and he's just the only guy that's figured that out, or if he's doing that just for fun. But regardless, he's been doing that every single caution, so I think there's got to be some sort of intention
We'll be
to
going
it.
green this time. Once again, it's going to be 4 laps of really, really, really praying that it'll be green flag racing. So I, once again, am begging you, please do not floor the gas pedal and actually try to wait a little bit for your tires to warm up. Quiet zone.
They
30
come to the
car.
restart zone.
Yeah, 30 car seems to have lost third. That'll be an issue.
And that bodes real well, don't it?
Yeah, especially on a restart. Coming to the restart zone here.
Control.
And here we go.
Yeah,
A little bit
later
of a wheel,
start.
yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of a wheel spin.
Oh,
Big
they're
wheel
still
spin for the
stacking up.
95 engravings.
95 is. Oh, the 77.
Oh,
He's
and
going
there's
to
the
take 95 with him.
77. That's
They're
2
gonna go
cars.
down
They're
the
down on the
apron.
apron.
That's
out the
good
way.
for the rest of the field, but 25 is very loose on the top, trying to fight that car, keeping it up on the top. They might keep it. They're going in the wall, but they seem to be keeping it straight for now. They're still pretty hairy back in the field there. 22 has kept the lead. Landon Lyle is up into the second
I said
position.
Lyle is going to be hunting them down like crazy.
Yeah. He throws a bit of a crazy block there on Talha. Just had Talha coming right up to him and threw the block at the last second. Stephen Gibson somehow has managed to get his way up into the 4th position there. He's working on Talha Aziz right now, trying to get that 3rd position, as Landon Lyle has caught the 22 of Colton Kalovich, and he's trying to
Hounding
maybe
him,
take an
yeah.
alternate line. Yeah.
And the 324 spun down onto the road out of the way.
Yeah, not quite the debut of racing in this game, in this series, that he may have won
More
it.
trouble in turn 2, the 17 of Hayden
Hayden
Dierker out of the
Dierker,
way.
yeah, he wasn't very fast in practice, but he was good in qualifying. And the race results just haven't really been there for him so far. Still lots of race left. He could turn that around. Carl Childress and Bryson Miller about to go 2 wide here. I believe this is for 18th position. And there's still lots of 2 wide battles at the moment. 43 Steph Thomas trying to get by Nicholas Justice. Cameron McElwraith on the top lane can get by the 43. Oh, in the wall a little bit there.
Battle for the
25.
lead. Landon Lyle is to the outside of the 22.
That he
And
is.
he washes up the track and loses a
That's-
little bit of momentum.
Yeah, that's
22
gonna
is good,
kill
running
that.
good defense.
Yeah, that's gonna kill that lead or that momentum there, like you said, and that's gonna
Talha
allow Talha
slips
Aziz
into
to get
second.
into second. Yeah, but they have definitely caught the 22 of Colton Kalovich, and I wonder if that's because of the tire advantage that they have. Is they have much fresher tires than Colton does at this point in time. And it's just kind of taking time for them to reach the level of tire heat that Colton has been able to build up over time.
Yeah, as still the top 4 really under a blanket. Thomas Troxel is starting to catch back up.
He's just been kind of hanging around at a bit of the same distance for about the whole time they've been green. He's just kind of waiting for his moment. I wonder if he's saving tires a little bit, because it seems like he's just
so. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I would say Joshua Clements is too. He's about a second or two back of the rest of the field. Mullen right behind him. We got a battle now. We got 2 battles.
Talha has caught him, but Stephen Gibson and Landon Lyle are side by side for third. Gibson's going to get underneath Landon Lyle there and take that spot for third. Oh, and he is warping all over the place.
Major warp. Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, he is back on track, and he's still in it. But I think Landon Lyle is going to have to be a little more conservative with trying to get by him now, just to know that is occurring with the 86's internet. And they've kind of.
It doesn't help we get lap traffic ahead.
Do we now? Yeah. We have the 77 coming up just a little bit ahead, and that might play a role. I assume he's going to get blue flags, but we shall see. Colton Kalovich still out front. He's really been able to manipulate those older tires and just kind of save a little bit and kind of block those runs as they come behind him. And so far, he's been able to just keep a healthy gap to TalhaDevYT.
Yeah, it looks like the top 5 still under a blanket. Clements riding, Mullen riding. A couple
side
other
by
cars
side
riding.
For the second position, Gibson trying to get by TalhaDevYT. He will. Talha's going to let him by on the top there.
Troxel's going to try to fill the hole too.
Yeah, I think Talha was trying to be nice and let Gibson by there, maybe just picking his battles, and it just kind of. He may have backed off a little too much, and that's allowed the 42.
Clements, but he's catching slowly but surely.
Yeah, he's just kind of let them trap him on the top, and I don't think he's going to be too happy about that. But it might allow him to save a little more now that he's a little bit behind him.
Right. He didn't already burn his tires running up top like that.
We shall see as this race continues to go on. I mean, we've finally gotten into the swing of the green run.
77 hit the wall right in front of the leaders. I think he blew a tire.
That is unfortunate. I'm not sure how he's going to be able to get down to pit road from the top there. So he might have to make another lap around with that blown tire if that is the case.
He's gonna be able to get down here in just a second.
Yeah, that is.
Watch out! Watch out!
Oh, no!
That was poorly timed. Nicholas Justice, or that's Vlado involved.
Yeah, that's Vlado. That's Quinn Houff entry there for you.
He's still sitting in the grass on the infield as the leaders come around.
Yeah, at least he's in
rotation.
The grass. Yeah, that was a full end-over-end rotation there.
That's going to be his day. Road.
They're side by side.
Battle
third, yeah.
Third, yeah.
And Thomas Troxel is definitely not saving anymore, as he is working on Landon Lyle very hard. Joshua Clements isn't either. He's trying to get by Talha, and he's definitely faster. The 48 saved really well. He's just about cleared Talha coming off the corner on the lower line, and you'd think that the top would have more momentum, but Joshua's going to get by him.
Mullen and a couple others are joining the fight.
Yeah, Mullen's been running in the back half of that top 10 for this whole run. Stephen Gibson and
don't look now,
Landon
Scubs
Lyle.
Is there.
Yeah, they have really closed the gap, and Gibson's really up to that back bumper of 22 right now. He might be able to get him here on the next few laps if he can time it right. But Troxel, he's waiting in the wings. He's ready. Back, I believe that's somebody in the grass? No, I don't believe it was. Oh, the 324 is spinning. He's going to keep that down in the grass. Hopefully he goes down into the pits. I believe the leaders might be coming.
He's going to cut through the grass, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good move by him. You know, this race not going the way he planned, but regardless, it's a respectable effort, and he should be proud of the fact that he's been able to get in here and just be able to run this race with these guys, and hopefully it can be the start of something for him.
Right.
Stephen Gibson has caught that 22, though. He's going to go to the top line. We might have a battle for the lead.
He's going to blow by him, I think, if he's
got a big run on that top. 22's
and look at just blew by him.
Yeah.
Troxel all over the back of him, too.
Yeah, the 22 is going to block Lyles all the way to the wall. He's going to brush that wall a little bit. Troxel's going to try and do the same on that 22 coming out of 2. And the 22 just doesn't have that mid-corner speed at all. He's just very tight there. You can see him letting off the gas, and it's just hurting his speed.
I was going to say, I think
allowing these guys by.
Old tire came back to bite him in the big way.
He was on the apron there a little bit. He's just really fighting that car, trying to find something to keep him in this top 5, but I think Clements is going to get by him pretty decisively here, and Talha's going to probably follow. No, I think he might be able to get. No, he's going to have that same mid-corner slump that he's been fighting, and that's going to put the 48 back right up to him.
Possibly behind Talha. That's right. Probably behind Mullen and Gonzalez and the Scubs, maybe too.
In a few laps, yeah. I mean, he just doesn't have that mid-corner turn that all of these guys seem to have. Even Talha, who's burned up his stuff pretty well, is just flying right by him right now. And I think Colton's just kind of letting them go by at this point. He's going all the way to the top. Maybe he's trying to find something else, but it's going to let Mullen by and probably Roman Gonzalez by. He's probably about to fall out of the top 10 entirely, the rate he's going.
I was going to say, that's top 8 right there under a blanket, just about.
Yeah,
9th
we've
and
got some
10th are a
cars,
little further back.
Got some cars coming in. That's the 95 and the 324. I don't know if those are scheduled stops, but regardless.
They're not part of the action at the moment.
Yeah. It is interesting, though. I know they are going to have to stop at some point. I don't know
Troxel making a
when.
move on Gibson.
Yeah. And that's going to put the 10 car into the lead. And Landon Lyles going a bit higher. That might open up a line for the 48 coming off of this corner.
Gibson's back all over the back bumper. They're catching the 77 again.
He's going
lap
to the top.
traffic.
And Landon Lyles is going to get a great arc into that corner, but he just can't keep that momentum going in the mid-corner. 86 was a bit lower. They are right there on exit. They thought about going 3 wide, but they just weren't close enough. That's going to put the 42 up on the top, 48 on the bottom. We'll see which one gets the better exit. 86 continues to run second, and that 77 still on track.
He's about to get swallowed up by Clements.
Yeah. How about the 77 still on track after that accident, and hopefully this time he goes by the leaders. That will be a bit smoother, as he's going to pull all the way to the apron and let him by.
He's not going to blow a tire this time by.
Yeah, he's going to be a lot more conservative about it, and it sucks that that's the way that his race has gone, but it is nice that he's able to prioritize the leaders like that. And Stephen Gibson may have slid a bit backwards on that exit of the corner there. He's going to let the 48 by, and maybe the 42.
We've made it halfway through the race.
Yeah,
a few laps from halfway. I take that back, but still.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have to pit at some point, and I think that pit stops are absolutely. If we get green flag pit stops, that's absolutely
going to be crucial.
A big factor. Yeah, and Troxel's going to slide a bit. That's going to allow Joshua Clements to get right to him on exit, and he might make the pass in the tri-oval.
I'm going to say never count out Joshua Clements on the long run.
Absolutely.
A little bit of
Gibson's
contact.
Going to push Troxel up the track. I don't know if they touched, but they were damn close to it. But Troxel isn't going to be happy about that. They're going to go 3 wide for third. He's going to back out of it. Yeah, Alex Mullen's there too. He's trying to make that top line work on Talha. Talha might slide in between them. Oh, that's a block and a half.
Yeah, it was a close call.
Yeah, he was really counting on that one working. Oh, Lyle's in the wall on exit. But Clements, really, you said it, don't count him out on the long run. And he's really proven that. But Gibson has really been able to stay with him on these the exits of these corners. And he's going to go down to the bottom this time. He might make it work.
Car up against the wall, getting out of the way.
Yeah,
I think
that's
Picar,
yeah.
Captain Picar.
Yeah.
Off of 4, side by side for third. Lyle
yeah, they are.
Troxel.
Lyle is just stuck on that outside line, trying to make it work. It's just not really working for him, as Thomas Troxel just nudges ahead of him there for third position, but he's got a bit of a gap to Alex Mullen
he gets
there.
enough of a run to possibly justify, but it goes away.
And Stephen Gibson, he's not quite got the run that he had going into the corner maybe a lap or two ago, but he's still got it. He's still got it right up with the 48. But here comes Thomas Troxel, and Troxel is, you can tell he might be driving a little angry right now. He got pushed up.
Makes you wonder if he's got any more in his back pocket.
Yeah, he might have some tires left over, and maybe he's ready to use them. I mean, he was saving pretty good at the beginning of this run, and he looks like he's ready to put that to use. And after he got pushed out of the line there a few laps ago, I think he's got all the right in the world to be driving as hard as he is. He's gonna get right up the
down
bumper.
pit road. Looks like green flag pit stops are beginning. Talha's down pit road. Steph Thomas, a couple others.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be scheduled. I think that we're going to see these guys start to green flag pit stop it.
Oh, that's just coming down. Gibson's coming down.
Yeah, Gibson backed it up real hard there.
A little bit.
Yeah, that was a bit sketchy there with the 42.
In the meantime, that's all I can run away a little more. A couple others.
Leaders are who's leading at the moment? Still the 48, right? Yeah, these guys up the front have stayed out for the moment.
I'm not sure.
Talha couldn't change left side tires on that stop, so that's going to be a big detriment for the 14 car. He was running up in the back end of that top 10 for that whole run, basically.
I was going to say, that's going to kill the momentum.
Yeah.
Unless he gets a yellow.
Yeah, he's going to have to get a yellow about right now. If he's going to need that, because he's going to have to come back down. Because there's no way, after a run that long, you could afford to change only one side of your tires, especially at a track like this with the speeds you're running.
Catch a
25. Ooh, really holding the 48 up there. 25 is the lap car, and that's going to allow Troxel to get right up to him. I don't think he's able to do anything with it this late in the run.
Meanwhile, look who's fifth.
Yeah, that's Roman Gonzalez in the 02 car.
Keeping it quiet, but keeping it strong.
Yeah, he's been lagging in the back of the top 10 there, maybe by design. Maybe he's been saving, maybe he's been learning stuff. It's definitely an underrated piece of this racing puzzle to just, when you get out on the track and you're really in race pace, you start to pick up things about the track that you may not have noticed in practice. Little things based on how the guys
spinner in turn 4 in the middle of the track. It's car again.
Yeah, I think that might be his race. Yeah, he's gonna reset it. But as I was saying, Troxel is around. That is big. Troxel slid.
Big trouble.
There.
Yes. Spinning up the track.
Is that a multi-car wreck or no multi? Okay, good. So, 324, you've been parked for just parking yourself on the track.
That is big. For more than one car.
So he's got a tire down and everything. That's gonna That's gonna kill his day, I think.
Yeah, that is awful for him. He was doing so well.
Contact on pit road with a 17 and Troxel.
Oh, that is just gonna make it so much worse.
Yeah. That does not help at all.
Terrible, horrible, no good day for Thomas Troxel continues. It's all come apart. But the 02, I don't think he's pit yet, but he is cycled to the lead.
Cycled to the lead, exactly.
And that is big for him. I mean, this is the first time he's been even close to the front. He's going to pit now, but he's going to lead that lap, and that's going to be big for points if he's running for points. I believe you do get a point bonus for fastest lap. Or not fastest lap, sorry, lead lap.
I would say so. Gonzalez back. We'll see how this pit cycle battle shakes out here for too long.
Yeah,
I want to say Clements will probably end up probably cycling back to the lead. My best guess.
I think that if we continue to go green here, I don't know if anybody's going to have anything for Clements. Maybe Steven Gibson could, but it's going to be very much in the hands of Joshua Clements here. The ball is definitely in his court in terms of this race. It's his race to lose.
Go-to is falling back to 8th on that stop. It shows Carl Childress is the leader with Cole Rodriguez second, but those two have not pitted yet.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Lyle's going to cycle just ahead of Clements. Yeah, Lyle got the little bit of a jump Clements there. Gained about a tenth or two.
That's going to be
I think
big
he'll
for
cycle
him.
with the lead. He's going to cycle with the lead once Carl pits.
I think so, yeah. And Mullen is going to cycle into third as well. At least. I think he might be. I don't know.
Yeah, he'll be third.
I mean, based on the running order. Well, Troxel was involved in that wreck, so I think it will be... Yeah, it will be him. My apologies.
Troxel and Cam Jam are laps down.
Yeah, I've been so used to seeing Troxel up front in this race that I didn't think anything of it. But yeah, I think the 88 is pit, so I think that's pit cycle.
I'll say this:
dusted.
Troxel's fighting hard to get his lap, at least one of his laps back.
I mean, you can see that he's driving mad now. If he wasn't driving mad before, he is now. But I mean, you can see
he's
speed.
The first car 2 laps down.
Yeah, he's got the pace. He's keeping up with these leaders.
I'll say this: he's got a ways to go through. He's got a ways to go through if he wants to make it up under green. Cam Jam's the first car lap down. Cam Jam's almost got a lap on Troxel.
Yeah, he's right behind him actually on the track. Troxel's just trying to get to the outside of the 48, 42, loving what he's seeing as they battle behind him, because that's just allowing him to pull away further.
Clements to pit road.
They're pretty spread out through the field at the moment. Cam Jam goes to the top, Mullen goes to the bottom. Steven Gibson is trying to get to the bumper of Alex Mullen.
So take Clements out of the equation. He had to pit.
All right, yeah. And Steven Gibson, I'm just noticing the way that he's running these corners. He is just all the way to the bottom. Like, he is right up against the
on the
apron.
paint.
Yeah. And he's just getting the run every single time. And he's going to try and... He might get past Alex Mullen here for what I believe...
Contact!
Warp.
Everything's good. It's just a little bit of warp Gibson.
Yeah, he's definitely had his internet problems. Not just this race, but in races prior. But it's definitely been biting him this race as well. But ultimately, he gets past the 08 of Alex Mullen and hopefully trying to get to him. Troxel might be able to get one of his laps back here, as he is caught Landon Lyle.
Yeah, the only thing between Gibson and Lyle is that 10 car.
Yeah, and he is... I think Lyle's going to let him go, but it might open the door up.
Yeah.
Gibson's going to get to him.
It does. Look at this.
He's going to get right to him, and he might be able to make the pass. He could use the 10 car as a pick.
And he's going to get clear.
Yeah, but the 10 car remains out
Bigger
front.
trucks.
08 might be able to catch the 42 here as well. He's got right up to the bumper.
Yeah, he's all over the 42, yeah.
And Steven Gibson with a masterful pass to the lead. He's warping again, but he stays in it. He doesn't lose any time, and that's amazing. I mean, just everything that gets thrown at him. We had the spin earlier, or the involvement in that wreck earlier, I should say. When he got that black flag early on, got that wreck that wasn't really his fault, but he's battled all the way back to the lead of this race. And I think that it's really just his race
That's
to
a
lose.
testament to how fast this car is, really.
Yeah, and how fast he is, and how he's able to just ride up against that apron in every single lap, in every single part of the corner. And just, I mean, he's got it. He's really just almost flawless every corner.
He coming around to 12 to go this time by. Of course, Gibson's going to lead. They think he's pulling away a touch from Lyle and Mullen, unless they're holding back.
Yeah, they could be, and I think it helps that the 86 has that draft from the 10 right in front of him.
Not to say they can't get a pull from the 42 or the 08. Not as much pull.
But, yeah, but the 86 is right on the bumper of that 10 car, so...
Back down the straightaway here.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of orderly. We got 2 cars racing for position here, 2 lap cars.
Yeah, right in front of the leader as well, which is always a bit of a heart racer when you're seeing that. But Steph Thomas is going to fall back. Doesn't really have that pace that the 10 car has. 2 cars here back in the, I believe this is the 4th position. We got Roman Gonzalez and Colton Kalovich.
10 to go this time.
And despite the start of this
Oh,
race,
big
being,
block down the apron. Oh,
yeah,
Nicholas
Despite
Justice just knocked Cam McElraith to the apron. It's a very interesting battle for. I don't know why they're blocking so hard for
I got
last.
truck, so I thought we were leading this whole time.
I apologize there. My computer fan was acting up a bit, so I had to fix that.
Did you say Justice and McElraith are battling for last?
Apparently, well, that's actually for the top now. And I'm looking at the F2.
Yeah, I was about to say, buddy. they were.
I'm
they're
not
top
used to
10.
them running in the top 10.
I do not blame you one
crazy.
bit.
Yeah.
Good on them.
It's a great run for the 25. I mean, they were, I believe, a lap car earlier in this race, and they battled back to the 9th position. 5 and Nicholas Justice as well, as you were saying. 91 of Cole Rodriguez as well in the top 10. Battled back from that early bounce. He's got the 30 behind him, who pushed him into the wall earlier on. And got the 02 and the 22. Just cannot. They cannot get past each other.
They just cannot.
Yeah, my mic fell on my chest.
Oh,
there. I
there's
was
3
pushing.
wide.
Oh dear, where are
3
you
wide
seeing
with lap
that at?
traffic? Yeah, with the leaders, they're 3 wide
Yeah,
lap
yeah,
traffic.
yeah,
Here,
okay.
That's gonna.
Yeah.
That Lyle's got a little bit of a head of steam there with all these
Yeah.
lap cars.
But he's gonna have to get past Hayden Dierker to be able to get to the 86, and I think that's got a
Exactly.
good cushion. Yeah, because the 17 is just slower through the corner. Might be able to get a run on the bottom here, but he just couldn't get that run on exit because he was having to back off to not hit the 17. So that's gonna kill his momentum a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
Unrelated, we just had another fucking big one in the Xfinity race. Ryan C got air twice, but he didn't go over.
hell yeah, I didn't even know that shit was still going.
Yeah, they're at 4 to go right now. They're probably gonna go into overtime.
Oh, of course they are. It's a plate race. I'm sure one of them will
They,
go into the fence.
Oh,
I'll,
Ryan
you
C
want to
got
take
good
bets
chunk
right
of
now?
air.
You want to take bets right now on who's going to go on the fence?
Or Zach, I don't think Zach has any more houses. Anyway, we're at 5 to go here. Steven Gibson is your leader. Landon Lyle hanging on to
Yeah.
second.
And
Alex
Gibson's
Mullen
just,
is falling back.
yeah, you can go on.
I was just going back at Lyle. Looks like he's slowly catching. Troxel, I think, is probably going to be the pick that decides this race here.
Yeah, he's kind of it reminds me of the Indy 500, the end of the Indy 500 earlier this year, where Pelot was using that lap car in front of him to get the draft, and it was just allowing him to pull away because the 42 is just kind of in no man's land. Like, he's got the 86, but he doesn't have anybody really behind him, and Gibson's in a perfect position where he's got 42 behind him and the 10 right in front of him. And it's just allowing him to maintain that lead. And not to mention just how consistent he is.
Right. Maybe slowing, like I said, maybe slowing him down. Lyle's got another about half a car length up
Yeah.
on him.
Yeah, and Troxel's finally going to move out of the way now. And I think that has really allowed the 42 to get to him.
Oh,
He
look
might
at
make
that to
the
the
move here.
outside. Side by side.
Absolutely. They're going to touch. That's going to be the 42.
Oh,
in the
42
wall.
into the wall.
They're all the way up. Is he
Gibson
going to save
drifting
it?
high.
He will save it. He was sideways
that.
coming down the corner there.
Will they make it through turn 1 here?
Since
Let's
we
see.
are within 4 to go,
We
it is
got a
point of no
trouble in
return
1.
still, so we are still green.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Cameron
spinning out of the
McElraith.
way.
They are out of the way. The 88 is going to go high. I'm not quite sure what caused that one, but I think the 91 was involved as well. The 86 continues to be your leader. I apologize. My fan is making some noise.
That may have been the last gasp deal there. Here they come to the white flag. 1 more to go.
Yeah. And can Landon Lyle get back to him? That is going to be the question.
He's going to be driving it like crazy here. He's out of the first turn into turn 2 here.
Yeah. Gibson's still on that low line, maybe not as low as he was earlier in the run.
1 more chance to make a move. Lyle shoots it
Lyle's
up
going to the
middle.
outside. He overdrives it.
He's going to chastain it.
He has driven way too hard.
It
Can
didn't
he
work.
get the run
Steven
on
Gibson's
exit?
got it.
Yeah, he's got it. But give the medal for trying his best to Landon Lyle there. I don't know if that's a medal you can give. I kind of botched that.
That
but
was
you get the
nuts.
idea.
Golly. But yeah, look at this top 10. We got all kinds
Yeah.
of underdogs in here. Crawford got the top 10 again. Scubs finished 4th. Hayden Dierker 9th. Carl Childress hanging on to 10. The 5 of Nicholas Justice running 8th.
8 cars, I apologize, on the lead lap here at the end of this race. But Steven Gibson, your winner. After
There will
all the
be no
adversity earlier in the race.
post-race review for tonight because I'm going to be watching the end of the Xfinity race. So you can hear about penalties and all the other stuff later.
Oh, I was worried. I was looking forward to seeing the 77s wreck again.
They'll probably make something special for that.
I hope so, because that was great.
Might do a documentary on it. Get Chris Hansen in on it.
Well,
Buddy
this was a fun
disconnected from your
broadcast.
channel.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race. I imagine Lyle's probably not too happy about getting put in the wall there, 3 to go. But sometimes it's just a product of racing. You push a little too hard in the corner, and the other
Yeah,
guy sometimes gets the short end of the stick.
I think that they were just racing hard there. I think that any penalties that come of that, that'd be stupid. I mean, they were just,
Yeah, it's just hard racing in my opinion. I think
yeah, they were just going for it. Well, yeah, this is a great time, and I'd love to do this again sometime. Apologies. I don't know if you can hear my computer fan, but it's been losing it a bit.
I haven't heard nothing, thankfully.
All right. Well, I don't know if we're still live, but
Yeah, we're
regardless.
still live.
All right. Well, thank you all. I'm going to go watch the end of the Xfinity race now. But yeah, love to do this again sometime. It's been awesome.
All right, man.
I'm Riley Trawick, and you're no longer watching the NARL Cup Series.
Yeah.
User
Thanks
disconnected from your channel.
for coming along, Mr. Riley Trawick. Yeah, I guess I got the Xfinity race going on. I need... Yeah, so... Yeah. That looks like Josh is streaming it in the mic. Yeah. Another underdog top 10. Unfortunately, Cameron Jamison not in it. If you couldn't notice the angry cat there with the 326, that was the last minute number entry. I didn't have a number in my GNL.TV, so I had to improvise, throw in something different, and, well, figured why not throw that in there. Unfortunately, the where the heck is Cameron? I don't standings right now. For some reason my numbers didn't update for a few of the guys, but at least I had numbers for them. Apologies for me feeling a little sick. I can't really control the weather. Oh yeah, Cameron Jamison got 15. I mean, it could be worse. I was kind of rooting for him today, but Texas isn't the easiest of tracks, and he kind of got involved in a few wrecks. But I did not have a Alex Mullen podium on my bingo card at all, nor did I have a Nicholas Justice top 10 or Hayden Dierker top 10 either. Really nice run for the rookie Hayden Dierker. Dierker, however you pronounce that. Apologies if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Just an insane run, actually. But you got one guy in the waiting room. That is our P3 finish.
User was moved to your channel.
Well, it looks like you're going to be probably the only guy I interviewed tonight, because I think everyone else is watching the Xfinity race.
Yeah, it's okay. They haven't
P3,
restarted
man.
yet.
Wow, I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting that. What's
me
your thoughts
neither.
on it?
Well, my thoughts are pretty much just as you described it. It's just a relief to be good for once, and to be able to run up front that competitively through the entirety of the race. I'm thrilled with how well this season has gone. I know we talked after, what was it? I think, was it IRP? With a P6, did not think I would do very well there. Texas, I've historically done all right here, but certainly not a podium finish is what I expected. Me and Roman were both kind of riding with each other there through the first part of the green flag run. Then we were able to kind of make our way back through the make our way up to the lead pack and just kind of hang on. I knew I had to start the pit cycles with like the lead group because I know Tala pitted, but there was issues on his pit stop, and so I was able to pit there, and then I was able to get out with no speeding penalties, no nothing like that messed me up like Michigan. But then I was able to just stay with the lead pack the rest of the race. I had a good run on Lyle, thought I might be able to lead a lap, but Gibson was just closing too fast at that point. And I burnt my stuff off at the beginning of the final run to the checkered too quickly. So that's what caused me to fall back like I did. But still, a podium showing for this 08 High Rock Vodka Pontiac Bonneville is fantastic. Thanks to my teammate. Only teammate showing out this week is Steph Thomas and Schultz Gravings. Almost forgot about Schultz Gravings, as well as the 73 of Vlado. A lot of those guys didn't have the best days possible, but and Harry. I don't know why I'm forgetting about Harry. Harry also carries the torch for us most every week. I'm just happy that I've been able to kind of run with him throughout the season. So good run for the team. I'm hoping Phoenix goes well because historically that has been a bad race for me. But if I can find a good racing line and practice a little bit before the race, then I think I'm looking pretty good. So thanks again for pulling me in here. I'm going to go watch the end of the Xfinity race. But thanks to the folks at home for watching Zak 103 TV and the entire NARL season up to this point, hopefully. And you all have a fantastic night. Thank you again, Zach.
All right. You have a nice night. And, hey, hopefully that top 3, maybe that's momentum.
Thank you. I hope so.
All right. Well, congrats on the top 3, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. I think Roman was waiting if you wanted to pull him in from his 4th place.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and bring him in.
User disconnected from your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Mr. Roman Gonzalez, P4, man. How we feeling?
Feeling great. What a race. I didn't think I would actually do it. I'm pretty sure I just tied for my NARL best finish, a 4th. Would have been further up there if I didn't get slowed up by the Troxel incident. I hope you guys caught that. I don't know how I avoided Troxel.
Was it the one he was spinning off a
off a 4? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I caught the end of it. I didn't know you were involved in that.
Well, I almost got involved in that, but I barely avoided Troxel and had to go down to the grass to avoid him and kept it going.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a product of the process.
But no, yeah, P4 is still great. Gladly take it. I'm glad with that result, especially after I missed out on last week's race. Definitely good for points.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of my best NARL finish. Actually, also was a P4 at Pocono back in season 12, I think. Yeah, that's pretty nice getting them top 5s here in NARL. They're not exactly easy to do, especially with the competition that's in here.
They're not. They're really not. Which I'm glad I'm slowly getting better and better at these races. Which as long as I'm being consistent enough where I'm finishing at least top 10 in the majority of the races, I'm completely fine with that. As long as I get a good points finish at the end of the season.
Yeah, I think consistency has definitely been key, and you've definitely been on top of that. I mean, second in points at one point in the season. Granted, I don't think you did too well last week. I don't exactly remember. But another good finish here today. I think you're looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, as long as we just keep the momentum going onto the next couple of weeks, I'm sure I wouldn't say have a chance at the championship, but a chance of like a good finish. Because I see Phoenix and Daytona or like the next couple of races. Phoenix I'm not too sure about, but Daytona will be a good chance to, get some points as long as I stay out of trouble.
Yeah. Well, I don't got any other questions for you. You got any other comments before I go ahead and let you go?
Not really. Just feel like getting on, sharing my thoughts. The race was a really good race. I'm glad it went how it did after we dealt with the first couple cautions at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, congrats on the top 5, and we'll see you next week in Phoenix, man.
Thank you.
Adios.
User disconnected from your channel.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us tonight. They got the Xfinity Series going on live at the moment. If you're watching this as a replay, well, I highly doubt it's going on at the moment, but if it is, it is. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe if you enjoyed. I know I didn't say a lot today, and I don't know if you could tell, but I'm kind of a little under the weather right now. But we ball. No IFR tomorrow, because I think they got the Cup race tomorrow night. And then, friggin', yeah, that's really it. I think next week we're going to try to do CCRS. That's going to be dependent on some factors. I do got some stuff going on behind the scenes, but I probably won't update on that until I know for sure what's going on there. Yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. And yeah, this was the NARL Season 15 Texas race. Congrats to Stephen Gibbs on... why did I call him Stephen Gibbs? Stephen Gibson on the win.